If you end up getting tagged by this front-fanged lapid, your nervous system is going to start to shut down. Ooh. So there you guys have it. The Leucistic Monocled Cobra. Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. I know mine's going to be pretty amazing, and do you know why, Lori?
No, why?
Because I am getting a Cobra today. Wait a second, we could keep driving.
No.
We could keep driving.
What? What are you talking about?
A Cobra. A Leucistic Monocled Cobra.
Nobody's getting a Cobra.
What do you guys think about the Reptarium getting a Monocled Cobra? Let's keep driving.
Care.
Let's go.
What anybody thinks. Whatever. You are not getting a freaking Cobra.
The truth is, I've been dealing with venomous snakes on and off since I was like 17 years old, and more so over the last 10 years, I've had a lot more experience with the lapids, things like black mambas and king cobras and taipans and all kinds of stuff. As a matter of fact, some of you may remember, I even did a show on Discovery Channel that was about chasing venomous snakes in Australia, catching the most insane things in the world, not to mention my documentary, Brian in the Wild over in Africa, where we did Mozambique spitting cobras, black mambas, and all kinds of other stuff. My point is that I love venomous snakes, and of course, this is just a leucistic Texas rat snake, but today we are going to get an opportunity to interact with a leucistic monocled cobra. I am absolutely excited about this opportunity. And I've said this before, I feel the most alive that when I'm on the end of something that could potentially kill me, there's just something that kind of slows down and you just kind of are in the moment and nothing else matters, because if you let anything else creep into your head, you may actually die. With that being said, I've actually had this reoccurring dream about being bitten by a venomous snake, and in particular a cobra, and actually dying. So every time I do handle cobras or venomous snakes, I'm always a little cautious because that's in the back of my head. But I think that you can't fear it. You have to live in the moment and you have to respect that animal. And remember, there's no badges of honor for being bitten by a venomous snake. Alright guys, so in this tote right here we have a leucistic monocled cobra. But one of the things that's a little bit sketchy is you can see it's right up by the handle right there. So I have to be extra careful with this thing, because a lot of times people actually get bitten like through a bag, or certainly while they're taking an animal out of a container like this. So what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to give some pressure down here, and I'm just literally going to release this without ever touching it like this, right? Because I don't want to get bitten, that's for sure. Now I know the animal's not on this side, so I can do this, and then the best way to kind of remove a lid is to actually use hooks, you know? Now the idea, to be honest with you, with any cobras or lapids or really any venomous snake at all, is to never really touch the animal other than potentially a tailing. And with the lapids, tailing is a relatively good thing. Now you can see I have two hooks here. This is just to manipulate the animal. Now I'll be totally honest with you, cobras are not great hooking animals whatsoever, and I'm going to be totally honest with you, this size cobra is one of the most sketchy size cobras because it's so short that it's not easy to tail it without some issues. The other thing I find really interesting about this little bugger right here is the fact that it doesn't want to hood for me. See, normally you can get them to hood, and when they hood, you can actually control them a little bit more. This particular animal doesn't seem to want to hood at all. You can just see it just barely is coming up right here. Come on, little monkey. Come on, you little monkey. These guys are pretty fast too, so you have to be a little bit careful. And again, hooking isn't always the best. Two hooks are definitely the way to go when it comes to animals like this, because you can actually manipulate them. And then again, when you're tailing an animal like this, you always want to just kind of keep a hook about a third of the way down the body so that it can never get back to your hands. But I can tell you this much, I would rather this animal hood up, because without it hooding, it's a little bit more sketchy. I always say the worst thing about a cobra is when it's not hooded, because when it's hooded, you can read it a lot more. Ooh, look at that little monkey. That thing is absolutely beautiful. Now these guys actually have a neurotoxin. So basically what ends up happening if you end up getting tagged by this front-fanged lapid is that your nervous system is gonna start to shut down. Ooh, ooh. Okay, just gotta be really careful with this little guy for sure. Don't want to get in the bite range at all. But what a beautiful animal. And again, this is a color mutation. The monocled cobras are certainly something that has the most diverse colors of any of the cobra species. I mean, there's albinos, there's purple ones, there's these leucistics right here. And you can see right here, see how it climbs up that hook like that? That's what you have to be careful with, because these guys are really adept climbers. And again, just get this guy around. It feels so much better if this little bugger would actually hood up, and I could control it so much better. Oh my gosh. Okay, little guy. It's almost like it's so tame that it doesn't even want to think about biting, but that's when you have to be the most concerned, because when they're not hooded like this, it might crawl back by your hand. You're thinking, oh, this thing is so docile, and then it just tags you. What a beautiful snake. Now, I said that these guys are neurotoxic, but they actually have a little cardiotoxin, even some myotoxin in there. And this species of animals is actually responsible for the most deaths from envenomation in Thailand. So again, although this might be a cute, unbelievable looking snake, it certainly packs a little bit of a punch. And the idea of tailing, as you can see, my finger is right by the anal vent of the actual snake. And if it starts to come up on me, I can just spin it. But the thing is, as long as that snake's down on the ground, it's really not thinking about coming back up on me. So you can really manipulate the animal a lot. Lappets are so absolutely incredible, and what a pleasure to be able to handle this guy. It's going to eventually get, 5 or 6 foot long, and of course it's called a monocle. You wouldn't see it with the leucistic, but the normal form is called a monocle because these guys have the cool patterning on the back of their head. Oh my God, I wish this guy would hood up because they are so absolutely gorgeous when they're hooded. Oh my gosh, what a great snake. Whew. Almost just looks like the leucistic Texas rat, right? But trust me, this guy packs a lot bigger punch than a leucistic Texas rat. Let's go ahead and just see what he's gonna do on the ground right here. Come on, little bugger. Come on, little dude. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sometimes when you rub them right behind the head, they'll spin up. Woo! My gosh. It's just so hard to imagine that a snake this size could put you down. Again, I'm not gonna say I would die because some elapids will actually have dry bites. But listen, I don't want to give it a go. I've been dealing with venomous snakes for, gosh, the better part of 30 years. Not on a daily basis, but often some of the most deadly snakes on the planet, like mambas and taipans and stuff like that. And I am really proud to say that I've never even been close to being bitten. Because like I said earlier, there's no badge of honor for getting bitten by something like this. I want to take every precaution I possibly can. And listen, my advice to you guys, if you want to get a venomous snake or something like that, is to really be cautious. Don't be a hero. Don't be a cowboy. Messing with these animals is not something you want to do unless you're extremely competent and extremely comfortable. Again, the best advice I ever got was from Tom Crutchfield, and he said, whenever you service a venomous snake's tank, if it's a water or spot cleaner or anything, you never touch anything in that tank unless the snake is out of there. So a lot of times people think, oh, it's in the hide box, I could change the water or something, and that's when people get bitten. I mean, again, don't be a cowboy. Getting bitten is bad for the hobby, and there's no reason to go through it, because trust me, it'll definitely mess your life up. It's very expensive to get bitten by a venomous snake if you even do survive. So listen, this is a beautiful, unbelievable snake, and I feel so lucky to have had the privilege to spend some time with it. You think I could get Lori to let me have one of these little monkeys? Oh my God, I love it. I need one of these in my life. Oh my gosh, this little bugger is amazing. So there you guys have it. The Leucistic Monocled Cobra. Whew, what a beauty. Ooh, doggy, that was absolutely amazing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I never feel more alive than I'm messing with a snake like that. And it's not like a macho thing, because I never do that stuff for macho things. If you want to keep a venomous snake because you think you're cool for having a cobra or something like that, you should not do it. I do it because I just am so amazed by that animal. And I think the potential for that little snake to give one bite and potentially kill someone, or at least put him in the hospital, and who knows what might happen, that is incredible. I respect that animal beyond belief. And what a gorgeous snake it is. Oh, doggy, let me know in the comments if you like that snake. Would you do that? Do you want to eventually handle venomous snakes? Again, be cautious, because you getting bitten by a venomous snake could literally cause legislation that could stop people from keeping them. So don't cowboy it up because you're cool and then ruin it for everyone else. Please be careful if you ever want to do it. But if you do, it is absolutely incredible. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to open up the Reptarium. I am on cloud 9 right now, so we're going to have a good night here at the Reptarium. Good news, Lori. I survived the cobra. I'm still alive.
Where's the cobra?
We let it loose next door. It's kind of like a Where's Waldo, No, I don't. It's back. It left the building.
If you let that loose, you might as well let the damn bird eater out.
Yeah.
Because maybe they'll eat each other.
No, it's gone. It's out of here. I was just playing with it for a little bit, but it was absolutely gorgeous. I just thought you'd like to know that I'm still alive.
Yeah, well, Of all the things that you've messed with, I'd like to think the little baby one didn't get you.
Well, actually, there's sometimes the baby ones are scarier than the bigger ones because they're closer. You know, you don't have as much space. But it was so tame. It didn't even like hardly hood up. You know, it was really amazing. So it's cool. So can I have one now?
No.
No,
Of course not. No, plastic.
Black Mamba?
Plastic.
King Cobra.
Go away.
How about like a Boom Viper?
Go away.
The Boom Viper? Rhino Viper.
Done with you.
The Copperhead? Anything? Hey, at least I survived. I'm going to take a quick break from the Reptarium. You know, I am so absolutely in love with venomous snakes. I get some of that venomous snake fix with my mangroves. I mean, they aren't extremely venomous. As a matter of fact, they're pretty mildly venomous. Get bit by these, and some people don't even have a reaction or a very minor reaction, and other people have like a bad headache, maybe a little nausea. The point is I don't know, there's just something about venomous snakes that just absolutely fascinate me. And you know, I don't know, maybe one day I would work with them. I have this vision, just like with the Reptarium, that one day maybe I'll have a bigger zoo, and if I have a bigger zoo, I would have a venomous snake collection as well, with king cobras and gaboon vipers and mambas and all of that type of stuff. But right now I'm not in a position to do anything like that, although I really would love to. But one day hopefully I absolutely will. But these little monkeys right here, whoa, it's okay, buddy, whoa, calm down, you're okay. Again, these guys can keep you on your toes for sure, but what amazing little dudes, huh? But you know, I can't stress enough the fact that, you know, handling venomous snakes or working with venomous snakes is not an ego trip on any stretch of the imagination. And I always say, you know, a venomous snake is much like a non-venomous snake. So if you want to one day work with venomous snakes, my advice to you is work with non-venomous snakes. Really understand their behavior. Get an opportunity to read what they're doing, because then when you are handling a venomous snake, you have that same reaction. Now, don't get me wrong, every snake is a little different. Obviously, a black mamba reacts a lot differently than, say, a butter corn snake. And of course, cobras and rattlesnakes and everything is a little different. But once you get the idea of the behavior of how reptiles work, and in particular snakes, if you're going to be handling venomous snakes, it really does help and keep you safe when you're actually handling something that could potentially kill you. Certainly, another thing that I would really suggest if you want to work with venomous snakes is to get a mentor and actually volunteer with them. I learned my venomous snake handling from some of the best venomous snake people on the planet. They taught me the way they think about it, their approach to handling them, how they tail animals, and just the overall actions. And I was around these people for a long time before I ever even touched a venomous snake. And that's what I would suggest to you. If you really want to work with venomous snakes, get around someone that can really teach you. But don't think that right off the bat you're going to be wrangling these snakes, because really you're probably not prepared to. And listen, I think it's really important that you put safety above all else. But with all that said, I don't want to be a hypocrite and say you shouldn't be able to handle venomous snakes, but I can. I think that if you want to one day work with venomous snakes, I think you should definitely pursue it. It's amazing. They're incredible animals. Some of the most incredible animals on the planet happen to be venomous. I'm just trying to tell you that you need to take the proper steps to where to do it. And I know you're saying like, well, Brian, how can I get the experience if I don't have the experience? And again, like I said, volunteer, get a mentor, be around them, work with non-venomous snakes. All those things are going to aid to you when you do start working with venomous snakes, so that you never get harmed. Okay, so what do you say we get back to the Reptarium? Getting to the end of the night at the Reptarium here, just have a handful of people. We got Anaconda out over here, Pinocchio, we got Macklot's Python over here. Just a little bit longer to go, and it is another night in the books. What a great night, though. Back here at BHB to wrap up the day and basically end the vlog, just checking some animals out here, and then I'm home for some rest. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I truly do love you so much. Can you do me a couple favors before I get out of here? Can you smash that like button, turn those post notifications on so you know when I upload a video, make a comment down below, because I truly do love reading about your beautiful faces. Plus, I'd like to hear what you think about my Cobra experience. Be kind to someone, and I promise I will see you guys tomorrow.